All right, shalom, shalom. First, let me take this. All right, hey, let's go back. All right, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha Kwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. It's the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this lesson right here is gonna be a very heavy topic that a lot of us brothers, especially us younger brothers in the faith, you know, have to battle with and have to deal with. All right, it's part of the conditions of the battle, but nonetheless, it's still it's still something that's not pleasurable. Okay, and that's the women, man. All right, the woman, dealing with the women on this side, okay, because we're under the curses, stemming from the garden. Okay, it says women were the from the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, right? So, that started a downward spiral. But right now we're at the most we're basically at the climax of the wickedness of our women. All right, especially, the so-called black woman. But nonetheless, we still love our women, and we're still nonetheless attracted to women. We're in the flesh, right? So I say I had to say this, man. Women should be the last, last thing on our mind. All right, which is easier said than done. Okay, and the scriptures tell you, man. Hey, don't stare upon a woman too long, lest you get taken by her advances. So when we are in the world, at the supermarket, at Target, at the store, you might see a fine woman, and then before you know it, you keep looking at her, and then hey, you want to shoot your shot, but then hey, it'd have been better off to not shoot that shot, man. All right, because you never know if she has a boyfriend. You never know, especially what they call a cold approach. If a woman doesn't look at you or give you like eye contact, it's better off to not even try to, talk to her, because hey, she probably has a boyfriend. She probably got side nigga, all type of stuff, and she probably wicked as hell, man. All right, so yeah, let's get right into it. This is the book of First Ezra, chapter 4. Salakia. Yeah, 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have ran out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the great king in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? All right, so then that's going into this account with the king, but that's what I wanted right there, verses 25 through 27, man. All right, hey, many have perished and erred and sinned for women. So that's a big stumbling block, for especially us younger brothers in the truth. All right, our testosterone isn't where it was, decades ago, years ago. But hey, brothers are trying their best and exercising and with the herbs. So testosterone gonna you're gonna be teaming with testosterone at times, man. And what comes with that, the urge to procreate. And that's really what a sexual attraction is to women, the urge to procreate. Okay, and the Lord, put us here to be fruitful and multiply, but we still have to be wise on this side, man. Can't be shooting your girl club up all the time. You gotta use wisdom in this thing, man. So yeah. Isaiah 4:1, of course. Let's go to the book of Isaiah or Yeshaya. 4:1. Now this is a this is a scripture that brothers love to use, especially when you first come into this thing, man. You kind of really use it out of context and out of basically suffering, man. All right, let me just put it like that, because as a man, especially when you get to know your value and your worth, and then to not have the desires of your heart, especially things that are that should be a dime a dozen, okay, like women, and you don't get them, hey, it does hurt, man. All right, but it's the condition of the battle. If every man was a eunuch, a spiritual eunuch, hey, this it wouldn't really be a fight. It'd just be be like cruise control, so to say. But the Lord has it to where certain of us brothers, we have to fight the temptations of having multiple women on this side, okay? And the Lord will throw you a bone, but you gotta use wisdom, man. And I'm speaking first and foremost to myself. Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So, hey, it's coming, brothers. Just hold it down for the Lord. And I got another lesson that I'm gonna work on after this. That I've been, adding scriptures and stuff, because this one's gonna be it's gonna be a doozy, man. But basically, about going into Sophia, and that woman, all right, that we should really be cleaving on to is should be wisdom. All right, not a uh a demon walking in the flesh, bleeding it once a month. All right, cussing you out. All right, committing adultery on you, doing all type of evil towards you. No, we wisdom. Okay, wisdom is the most faithful woman. You ain't got to worry about wisdom committing adultery on you, or disrespecting you and cussing you out, or doing some shit like that, man. But anyway, hey, it's coming, man. And as I started, as I grew in the faith, I really, hey, women is pretty much the last thing on my mind. Of course, hey, you see a fine one in the market or something, you might approach her, or you might, go out, get some drinks, go to a bar or something, and see a fine woman, and you might, get the urge to want to talk to her, or try to pursue her and stuff like that. But don't. Hey, first of all, we gotta listen to the apostles, man. Stay away from the nigga woman. It's hard though, okay? Because preferably, okay, through the spirit, I'm from the tribe of Judah, and my natural inclination, ever since I've been little, since I've known, all right, has been to the so-called Negro woman, man. But the Negro woman is in the worst case out of all the tribes of the women. So it's I don't know, it's a slippery slope, man. But stay away from the nigga women, especially in this day and age. Now, if the Lord blesses you with the wife, and she's decent, and she don't, do things to hinder you from doing the work, she's not a demon, all right. And I ain't saying she's perfect. She's a believer, okay, because she doesn't even have to be a believer, man. All right, but at the same time, she has to be conducive to your life in some sort of way. All right, she has to be a helpmeet. She shouldn't be bringing you too much stress, like the scriptures say. If you do have a woman, you got a thorn in the flesh. All right, but I spare you. That's what Paul said, because Paul was a spiritual eunuch. He didn't have to deal with women, but he was moving. He didn't have time for a woman. All right, and all of us, most of us don't have the lot of Paul. So Lord has blessed us on this side, or given us on this side women. All right, some of us have children, but we got to use wisdom, and we got to use wisdom in whatever situation that we're in. Luke 19:13, and he called Salakia, verse 12. Luke 19:12. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went Salakia. He said, gotta calm down, get a little excited. Luke 19:12. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. Okay, hey, that nobleman is Yahushua, and he went into a far country. He went into the spiritual realm, to the heaven. All right, the third heaven, so to say. Okay, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. Now, hey, these are words from Yahushua himself, man. We have to occupy till he come. And like I said, a lot of us are not going to be, or most of us for the most part are not going to be eunuchs. Spiritual, spiritual eunuch. You know, you ain't saying chop your rod off, man. That's wicked, all right? But a eunuch, a spiritual eunuch, to where you don't have any desire toward these women like that. Your mind is focused on the mission at hand, which is the doing the work and pushing of the gospel. Now, that is a blessed thing to be able to do, But some brothers, that's not our lot, and we can be honest, man. Some of us brothers, we still we're still lively young men, and we want to, want to crash something. Yeah, inside joke, man. But yeah, so hey, we got to occupy till the Lord comes, man. And women, it can be a major distraction if especially if you're not used to dealing with women, because a lot of brothers came into this thing, right? And didn't really have any um experience or little to none experience with women's shit. Some brothers came in and they were literal virgins that never had sex. Wait, hey, I'm not knocking anybody. That's a blessed thing. We have to all appreciate the lot that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has bestowed upon us, but at the same time, it's yeah, that's a blessed thing for brothers to be able to come in like that. But at that same time, you, you don't have that much experience when it comes to women at that point. Okay, so all of your experience really is gonna come from, how you move in the truth, and what decisions you make, in serving the Lord, man. Not to ramble on, I got two more. This is Sirach 39. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. So there you go. We're to be occupied in prophecy. Okay, and just as the apostles always say, man, you got to treat this word and treat this knowledge like you go to a bar, you see a fine woman, okay, and you go to the bar, you see a fine woman or whatever, you see a fine woman, you approach her, you get the number, she's into you into her, you calling and fucking FaceTiming and spending time with this woman, and you happy to see her, you can't wait to, hey, that's how we need to be towards this truth, man. For real. And first and foremost, I'm speaking to myself, and I'm trying to put that into action. Okay. And it comes with time. You can't just snap your finger and there you go. You're the most disciplined, you're the most stoic guy in the world. No, man, it doesn't work like that. Like I said, this is conditions of the battle, man. Nonetheless, this is the last one, and this is one of my favorites, man. Hey, we have to trust in the Lord, man, because if we trust in the Lord and seek wisdom, everything else will be given unto us. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. King Solomon prayed for knowledge. Wisdom to govern the people, and the Lord said, "Hey, since you Yahweh said, since you asked for that, when asking for nothing carnal, I'm gonna give you the desires of thy heart." And that's when the women came in, and that's when everything else come in, the riches and everything like that. That's cool and all, but the true riches and the true wealth is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Wisdom. All right. Psalms 37:3. Trust in the Lord Yahweh and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. So there you go. You delight yourself in the Lord, all right, to the best of your ability, doing his work, reading, fasting, praying, studying, doing everything that's part of the curriculum of serving the Lord. And the Lord gonna bless you with women, man. It's nothing to the Lord, man. Okay, he made an abundance of women. I think it's like 7-1, man. Okay, hey, what are these women made for? Okay, for us brothers, man. Lord willing, for you brothers, man. Okay, so I'm gonna end it with that. Hey, Lord willing, it was edifying, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, salutations, blessings to the Lord's elect. And until next time, Shalom.